Is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Morant. And there's the drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Edwards. And the 3 off target. Bane with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Bane with the 3. Bane's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
For 3, Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Towns can't get it to go. Memphis leading. On the wing, Bane. Launches a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Bane's got 9 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bane. Kept alive. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. The free throw drops for Morant.
Shooting for Memphis.
Both good from the line that time. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Towns is screen on Brooks. McDaniels finds Towns. It's tipped. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He put together 10. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strength.
Oh, big finish!
Man! The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 7 points.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. There's the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive. The son of an
What a throwdown! Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Gobert's gotten his first points of the night. McDaniels against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The shot by Towns, no good. Memphis has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Morant.
Oh, man,
Whoa!
what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Pass to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Prince can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a sensational 5-from-5 start in the second quarter. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:52 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Reed. Here's Noel, guarded by Bane.
Nice defense. Reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Tipped.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Sinks the tray. Bane's got 12 points in the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Rivers lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Morant into the lane.
Timberwolves foul. Austin Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Bane. Pulls up on the wing. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the second period. Here's Prince. Back to Rivers. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
It hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Memphis has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Outside Morant to the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
He does not get the second one. Down low. Here's Noel. Great D that time from Bain.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More 2K. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. McDaniels, a screen on Bain. Launches it. McDaniels can't hit. And the Grizzlies shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And that one's good. Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Minnesota on D. A 12-point game. And the basket by Bain. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Sinks it from distance.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 6.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Moran. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Conley. Off target from 3-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brooks from outside hits the 3-pointer. Brooks has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Edwards against Bain. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Man, that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the strike.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Bain. For 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Fast break, Minnesota throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Moran. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Edwards. He's got 24 with the drive. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing. And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Edwards. And there's a pick. Fires from deep. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Right side Moran. And here's Adams from the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Moran, he's feeling it tonight. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Grizzlies, Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Moran. And it's Memphis with another.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Moran's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Conley passes to Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Jackson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Brent. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert. Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Adams a screen. From outside the arc. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Conley with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Towns passes to Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation. For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Jackson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Pass to Prince. And stolen by Morant. And he drives in. Morant with the slam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, Adams with the block. Another shot. The kick out to Conley. 4-3, and they'll get another chance. With 2 on the clock. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards got 30.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And Edwards slams it in.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Clock at 6. Right side Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we've got 1:18 left in the 4th. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Inside, Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Gobert finds McDaniels. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 35 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Towns for 3. shot misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Assisted.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Brooks outside. Jackson on the wing. And so it's Memphis winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup, just daring a defender to come at him.
And George drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now here's McDaniels. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Covington with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Conley. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Covington down low. Defended by Towns. Westbrook kicks to Covington. 5 to shoot. George with the ball. Conley picks him up. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards, that's good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
George dishes to Covington. Outside Westbrook. Back to Covington. And Leonard has it in the corner. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Outside Westbrook. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Towns finds Conley. Over to the left wing. McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Gobert. Zubac, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
And the claw at work. Just one reason why he's always a threat to lead the league in steals. Jump starts the fast break there.
Finally, the pass to Edwards. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And Westbrook throws it down.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
There's the double team with Covington. Towns, the pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The kick out to Westbrook. The pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. From past the arc. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 7.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's Covington on the wing. Back to Leonard. Pass to Covington. Outside Leonard. Shot on the wing. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play! At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you hear the legends Brent talk shot. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Stolen by McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. They get it again. Passes it to Towns. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
To the inside, George. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Has to Gobert, out to the right wing. Back to McDaniel. Fires for 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Highland passes to Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. Zubac has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
At the top of the key, Reed. Batum with the steal. Here's Highland. No good on the triple. for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Prince kicks to Reed. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Rivers. Defense right on him. And there's the pass to Reed. Clock at 4. Here's Prince. A fadeaway. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard inside, working on Anderson. Three-pointer, stolen by Reed. Pass to Noel. Back to Prince. The kick out to Anderson. Passes to Prince. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 3, and Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Marcus Morris Sr.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Here's Highland. And stolen by Prince. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Anderson passes to Reed. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Pass to Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops.
We've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Rivers passes to Prince. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Prince has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
With the drive, Rivers passes to Noel. From deep, Prince, and another 3 for Minnesota. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. So the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Prince. The pass to Rivers. Prince with it. Over to the wing. Pass to Rivers. Just 3 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Morris with a screen on Conley. Highland passes to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Stolen by Zubats. Fires the 3. Leonard finds Zubats. Got it. Good job in the low post. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Gobert, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. Zubats the pass to Morris. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Covington setting the pick for Leonard, right wing. The wide open look for Plumlee. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Gobert with a screen for Prince. The kick out to Towns. Dishes to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 8.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Edwards, a screen on Westbrook. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Fires it up.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Prince outside, takes a 3, and the dunk by Towns.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Outside, George. And rejection by McDaniel. Westbrook against Prince. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Plumlee with the steal. George against Edwards.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Rivers in for McDaniels. Westbrook dishes to George. Outside Leonard from outside the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Noel. Defended by George. Prince misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Anderson. Leonard against Prince, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
All right, team. Let me hear you get up for your Timberwolves. Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Time to get on your feet and make some noise.
29 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Noel. No good, unable to end this run. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard attacking. Here's George. He takes it in. The rebound by Anderson. Pass to Noel. Prince wide open. That three off the mark. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Covington with it, now guarded by Towns. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Clippers?
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's Leonard, back to George. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley surveying the D. Edwards against Leonard, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Leonard, kicks it to Plumlee. And McDaniels with the block. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Leonard with the steal. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Now, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
Conley finds McDaniel. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And it's off the back rim, no good. Clippers leading by 12. Left side, George. Stolen by McDaniels. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
George passes to Leonard. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And the Clippers call time here. They lead by 10. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, George. It's Covington on the wing. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Westbrook. Back to Covington. 3 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Leonard from 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley finds Edwards. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Westbrook double team. Here's George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Paul George with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
41 seconds left in the game. Right side Leonard. The dish to Covington. Towns comes with a double team. Leonard the pass to Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Zubac.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. From about 19 feet, Gobert, no good. Outside Covington. Pass to Leonard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
To the inside. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And here's Morant outside. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. From deep, Payne. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
To the paint. Here's Morant. Oh, Covington with a block.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. And Westbrook slams it home.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Morant against Covington. 19-footer. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. The ball's knocked loose. Adams. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 2. The drive by Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
The open shot, Morant. Jackson controls the rebound and the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Here's Morant. And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that one's good. Covington.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
Up top, Morant. Leonard defending. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. Leonard defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Back to Westbrook. George outside. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And here's Morant outside. Westbrook with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Leonard finds George over Bain. Morant against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Puts it up from the high post. That shot off. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. No shortage of scoring here. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Adams with a screen on Leonard. Morant, the pass to Adams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Morant against Leonard. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. Lets it go from 14. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Here's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You are talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play. Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
The Clippers in the lead. Covington passes to George. Goes back up. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, great scorers understand if I can get to the offensive window, that's an easy putback. Nicely done, Paul George.
The drive by Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Westbrook, the pass to Covington, shoots. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run from deep. Bain, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Plumlee. Pass to Gordon. Out to Leonard. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Bane with a screen on Leonard. Here's Moran. Outside Bane. Three-pointer, Brooks. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 5 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Bane. The 3 is up. Covington grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gordon down low, guarded by Bane. Leonard for 3. Gordon finds Leonard. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Bane, the pass to Morant. Shot on the wing. Pass to Adams. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Gordon's got space. That one's wide left.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
From deep, Bane. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlight. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
28, the Clippers, 34.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. We've got Mason Plumlee. Robert Covington is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Highland in at the 1. Now here's Jackson over Covington, and he gets it back. Jackson, pass to Bane. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant, and it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
It's Covington on the wing, defended by Jackson. Covington passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Brooks outside. Adams inside. Plumlee on him. Jackson right side. Bane finds Jackson. Over Covington. Jackson can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Such a wide open look. And the Clippers lead by 13.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Now here's Leonard to the paint. That's good from Covington on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
And so here are the Clippers. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. For 3, Covington. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Brooks. Payne with it. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Payne's got 5 points. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Gordon, the pass to Covington. Back to Gordon. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the Grizzlies shooting a low 29% since halftime. Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and Morant drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Ryan, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
And he can't hit the second. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Leonard finds Westbrook. Stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And stolen by Covington. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Morant, the pass to Bane. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Covington passes to Plumlee. From deep three-point range. Covington, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Covington. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Paul George, he's checked in for Gordon.
Paul George.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And Paul will be against Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Westbrook. It's Covington on the wing. George left side. Out to Covington. Lets it go from deep. And stolen by Bane. And then Morant with the dunk.
An active scorer. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Clippers on top. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Well, I'll tell you this, undrafted out of college, Robert Covington made his way because of his defense, but now understanding I've got to contribute offensively.
Well, the Clippers shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Leonard passes to Covington from the high post. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Covington's got 15 points here in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Now Westbrook. Outside Covington. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the break. From deep, Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 31.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Outside Covington to the inside. And the dunk by Leonard.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant into the lane.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Batum comes in for Covington. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, in the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Leonard against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Morant with the slam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, deflected. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Westbrook. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Leonard. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. three-pointer, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Batum, pass to Westbrook. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Here's Payne. The three is up. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Westbrook against Morant. Leonard passes to George. And then Morant with the jam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a one-point game. Leonard finds Batum. Back to Leonard. Oh, got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. And they aren't over the limit yet. And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 5 now.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
Towns, the pass to Conley. Morant with the steal. To the paint. Out to Brooks. The tray. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. The second chance effort. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
With the step back, here's Morant. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Oh, here's Edwards. McDaniels finds Towns. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Morant passes to Bain. There's the 3. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now Edwards following Jaren Jackson's 3-point attempt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 3.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Conley. McDaniels finds Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Jackson against Towns. Out to Morant. That one no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards against Brooks. Here's Gobert. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gobert's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Bain. 4 on the clock. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Inside. It's picked off. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Bane. Long range from the inbound. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Fast break. Here they come. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock is at 3. Fires the 3. And it's Towns missing. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Passes it to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Gobert with the block. There's the feed to Edwards. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Morant bats for 2. No good again that time.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Morant kicks to Brooks. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers, wow. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Rivers with it. Anderson with the screen for Rivers. The three-pointer, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Rivers kicks to Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
He also loved that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And Anderson slams it in.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Morant kicks to Jackson. Misses the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Basket good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And a wide open look for Bane. Hands it from downtown. Bane's got 7.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Rivers passes to Anderson. The pass to Noel. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Prince outside to the right side. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Noel. Adams defending. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Noel, no good. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
He gets it in there. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Rivers gets a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Jackson against Anderson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Noel. And he dunks it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Edwards dishes to Gobert, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the quick 3. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight and score in so many different ways.
Edwards looking it over. To the paint. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. One-on-one here. Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled. Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Jackson finds Bain. Morant outside for the three. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota leading by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. 17 points in the game. Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kicks it to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks covering. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And Adams with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Gobert hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got 8.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Out to Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. Right side Towns. Down low. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards against Bain. They get a bet. Out to Conley from downtown. And Adams sends it back. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Reed kicks to Anderson. It's Rivers on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Reed from deep. Brooks grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Anderson kicks to Reed. Hits it from three-point range. Reeves got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Rivers against Morant. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Noel passes to Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
I like Morant's working like approach on deep.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Into the lane. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Prince. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And here's Morant. Brooks up on top. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range, Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Brooks. Beyond the arc. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Kick out to Adams. Rebound, Minnesota.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Conley. Passes it to Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Conley kicks to Edwards. Conley against Adams. And the rejection by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Payne for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Conley finds Towns. Screen by McDaniel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot. while being fouled.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Morant. Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. Towns dishes to Edwards. Gobert the pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside for Jackson. Gobert against Bain. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Good on both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Conley surveying the D. Driving the lane. Out to Edwards. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Brooks. Takes it off the glass.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Conley against Morant. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Brooks. Pocket 6. Here's Edwards. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now McDaniels gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy performance.
Basketball on 2K Sports. And here we go. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
And the Clippers have possession after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
To the paint. George passes to Zubac. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Pass to Gobert. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Edwards, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Westbrook finds Leonard. Outside Covington. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Edwards from behind the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. Leonard for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's George. Here he goes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
And Leonard drops them both. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's George. And it's Plumlee penetrating. That evens the score.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. No good that time. Good D by Covington. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Gobert. Shot to stop the run. And Gobert with the stuff.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Covington, a screen on Edwards. It's George on the drive. Misses the baby hook. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
To the middle. Here's George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists. Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Conley passes to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has got 12 points in the game. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball, covered by Covington. Karl Anthony Towns again. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Plumlee finds Covington beyond the arc. To the inside. Edwards against George. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Free throw good. Edwards. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Gordon comes in for George. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in for Towns. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Highland misses. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Anderson jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Gordon, the pass to Zubac. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Anderson, and he converts the layup. Anderson's got his first points in this one.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Leonard for 3. They get it back.
Tremendous activity from Covington, doing whatever he can to collect additional scoring opportunities.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Defended by Gordon. Here's Gobert. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Outside Covington. The 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
This is what Covington does. A confident three-point shooter.
Pass to Anderson. To the right side. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
And he makes the first. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Mike Conley. Reed sets a screen. There's the 3. On the wing, Noel fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Leonard. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Prince. Here's Rivers. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. And that one hits the back iron.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Leonard, right side. And the dunk by Leonard.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the half. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistent.
The Timberwolves, 36.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Robert Covington is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard gets the bucket.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard They show this man is elite from deep.
Conley with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally. For the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Covington, and it's Powell in for Kawhi Leonard. Towns double team. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Gordon outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Towns with a rebound.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Gobert, no good. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Powell outside. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Powell passes to Gordon. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Gordon's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Back to Towns. Clock at 4. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. That one goes in. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Towns against Westbrook. Gordon on the wing. Zubac screen. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
The shot by Towns, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. And here's Zubac. Back to Gordon. Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Zubac against Conley. Zubac's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
To the wing on the left. Here's Prince. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Prince has got 6 points.
Taurean Prince brings intensity, comes off the pick and roll, and thinks attack.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. Back to Anderson. Pass to Noel. It's stolen by Leonard. Outside Covington. Leonard on the wing. Here's Westbrook. And it's all tied up. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Five ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Prince. This is the trade. Eric Gordon getting it done for Los Angeles. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4 from distance that quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Timberwolves. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. Down low. Here's Noel. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Leonard, left side. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. And an intentional foul right there. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Edwards finds Towns. Now here's Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. George comes in for Gordon. That one goes. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Plumlee. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. McDaniels from long range. It's stolen away.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And Edwards slams it in.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Conley finds Towns. An easy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 22 points.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Here's George. Shot from 16. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Minnesota calls time here. Westbrook, he's checked in for Highland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Gobert, no good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Leonard. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Outside Conley. Towns down low. Working on Covington. Gobert with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Timeout called the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter here. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Conley. Kept alive by Minnesota. Edwards finds Gobert. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Westbrook outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Clippers lead by 6. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
A minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard passes to Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
George. And the jam by George.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now the Clippers with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Plumlee passes to Westbrook. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both.
many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at center. Here's Westbrook driving to the basket. Adams, some nice D. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks for three. Here's Bane.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Memphis shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Plumlee is checked in for Zubas. Covington wide open. He fires. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Covington with the steal. To the inside. George dishes to Covington. Stripped it away. 3-on-3. Jackson passes to Bane. Now Brooks. It's good. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
He gets that one.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Pass to Covington. Stolen by Jackson. And Morant throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Plumlee. Leonard against Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington kicks to Leonard. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brooks with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard the pass to Plumlee. Back to Leonard. The kick out to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Takes the 3. Puts up a 3. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Here's Morant. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Covington kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Morant with it. Now guarded by Plumlee.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Leonard with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Tipped away.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. And the pass to Plumlee. For 3, Covington. Brooks with it. George picks him up. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bain, no good. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Plumlee finds Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good, Bain. Here's Morant, and there's the drive.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
George passes to Leonard. And the rejection by Jackson. Another miss by Leonard. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Here he goes. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Covington. Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Highland's checked in. It's Covington on the wing. Back to George. Driving inside. Covington, the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Morant. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Brooks. There's the dish to Morant. 5 to shoot. From the wing. Deflects the pass. The turnaround jumper. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Highland. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Highland misses.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Jackson finds Bain. 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For 3, Covington drains the three-pointer. Covington's got 8 points.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Here's Adams out to Morant. Brooks outside. Offensive rebound. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Highland from deep. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Highland, guarded by Morant. And here's Covington from the arc. Gordon finds Leonard. Over Brooks. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading by 6. Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. Shoots over Covington. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. Second shot opportunity. Outside, Bain. Over Gordon. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Back to Covington. To the middle. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gordon.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Morant lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 19 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Here's Leonard. There's the drive. And he makes good on the layup. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be...
The Grizzlies, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Memphis making a change here. Williams has checked in. The Clippers trail. Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Leonard. Out to Morris. And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman comes in for Adams, and it's Kennard in for Bain. It's Williams with the drive. Here's Tillman, and he drives in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10. First free throw is good. Russell Westbrook in for Los Angeles. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Aldama's checked in, and he makes both free throws. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Westbrook, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, you're not going to hold Russell Westbrook back when he gets to the inside. He fights for that shot.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
On the wing, Morris. No points in the game yet for him. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Georgia subbed in for Eric Gordon.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Outside Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. Morris finds Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Morris. Here's Leonard, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Memphis leading by 6. Leonard with the steal. Here's George driving in, and George with the stop.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Tillman passes to Aldama. On the wing, Williams. Westbrook with the steal. George with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead. Here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
There's Williams with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Releases. Drives to the hoop. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Tillman passes to Aldama. That's a 2 from Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. George with the bucket. George has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
And Paul George can take advantage of the length he has to make extra possessions like that happen.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Morant throws it down.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Westbrook dishes to George. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Morris outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Morant passes to Aldama. Offline with his three. Now here is Morris. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies leading by just one. Don't go it. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Morris, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Morant. Here's Tillman, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not.
Look at that.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Morant kicks to Kennard. Rebound by the Clippers. George passes to Leonard. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. Westbrook passes to Plumlee. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And working on that upper body strength, Plumlee has a great build and is converting through contact.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. On the wing, George. Pass to Highland. There's the pick. And George kicks to Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Leonard hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Leonard. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Highland. Guarded by Morant. It's Covington on the wing. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Morant kicks to Adams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
Highland passes to George. Off target from 3-point range. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Los Angeles calls timeout. Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Highland passes to Plumlee. Covington kicks to Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And a two-time Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a two-possession affair.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Highland passes to Covington. Down low, stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant going inside, and the whistle blows. The coach's challenge has been issued. A scheme like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal foul.
The previous play is under
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Russell Westbrook in for the Clippers. Leonard, the pass to Covington, stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Westbrook against Morant. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. To tie it up. Shot clock at 5. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
We'll probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You'd think Adams is a smart target for a foul, but he might just surprise you.
Plumlee against Adams. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. It's Morant with the drop. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Westbrook kicks to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Morant surveying the D. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Lets the free fly. Adams, the pass to Morant. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 6. 17 seconds left in the 4th. "17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And then George with the jam.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Morant with it. Brooks outside. So the Clippers with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for